Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
T-Love Talk. T-Love Talk. T-Love Talk. T-Love Talk. T-Love Talk. T-Love Talk. Don't grab that cheap-ass vodka in the bathroom. Don't grab that cheap-ass vodka. You're about to be entertained by that boy, that dude. That's right. That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Yes, sir.
Yours truly, Mr.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What it do, what it does. We back
Ladies
in the
and
building,
gentlemen,
baby. We back in the building.
Live.
Everything on? I see Instagram. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Constantine in the building. T-Love Talks in the building. We back, y'all. T-Love Talks podcast. Where y'all been at? Oh, man. We got a lot to talk about.
Phil.
What's up with this internet? Cut some of this shit off. What's up with this shit? Get that shit
Yeah.
off right there.
Yeah.
Where y'all at? We in the building, man. So much shit going on.
Oh, let's go
Corey
live.
Holcomb, Antoine Daniels, wigging out on each other.
Yeah.
What's up with this internet?
Some of that shit.
Shit. TV land. What's up with this shit?
Y'all were trying to get that one to add a Facebook in there. Okay. I'm adding it now.
Ladies and
All right, I
gentlemen,
should be in this
we
in there.
are live.
It's in there. Hello? Hello? Shit, whatever. Hello? What's up?
Yeah, I'm back in the studio.
Yeah, something happened. I'm connected. Okay.
You see me? We back in the building.
Yeah.
T-Love Talks podcast. Appreciate y'all chiming in. We got a little bit of technical difficulties, but we back in this bitch. We about to talk that shit. Who this is in the chat hating? Ashley Phillips. You suck. You suck too, Ashley Phillips. Your big ass girl. What's up, girl? What it do, what it does. We in the building. We live on YouTube. We live on Instagram. We got to talk about it, y'all. Antoine Daniels, Corey Holcomb. There's so much shit going on, man. All kind of crazy shit popping. Y'all got yours truly in the building. Mr. T-Love got Black Constantine. Yeah, nigga, we back, dog. Got to talk a lot of this shit tonight, dog. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your baby mama, she been out of control, dog. She been out of hand. She been real out of hand. These older women been out of hand. It's a lot of it's a lot of rigmarole going on out here in the world, dog.
Yeah.
Everybody want a high value man, dog. What's going on out here, dog?
You break it up?
God, we got some shit to talk about tonight, bro. Pointless conversations with women. I think I want to go there first, dog, because we shit breaking up. Marasaka.
Yeah, I'm trying to
put this down. We ain't got much going.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah.
We got who else we got in the building?
Alfredo. Alfredo in there.
I can't even see those comments. What's up, though, to everybody? What's up? All right. Pointless convos with black women. We're gonna talk about the Corey Holcomb and the Antoine Daniels situation. That shit was something different right there. But we're gonna get in. We got other topics we got to talk about too. But I know you saw that shit. Did you seen some of the clips, Constantine?
What's that? Corey Holcomb thing? Yeah.
With the Corey Holcomb situation and the Antoine Daniels, man. These motherfuckers done shook up the internet, dog.
Yeah.
What you call them? Oil and water? Like oil and water?
Yeah, it's like oil and water, man. You mixing lames together like that. Well, not Corey Holcomb, but the other guy, man. He's pretty much cooned out and mixing the coon with a real street dude, man. And there you go. See what I'm saying? That's what happened. So
my whole thing is, how do you come to somebody's platform and get that disrespectful that early in the conversation? That was my whole, like, bro, like you in somebody else's house. That's like I invite you over to the crib and nigga, it's raining and muddy outside, and I'm like, bro, can you take your shoes off? And I'm trying to, you walking through my shit, you know. God damn, Antoine Daniels did some shit where he walked in the nigga house and had muddy shoes on nice carpet. Like, bro, you don't go to somebody else's platform and be this egregious. Like, this is a content creator. Both of y'all are content creators, but in his own right, Corey is a celebrity. Nigga, you is a content creator, a nigga that got, you know, famous off the internet. That's fine. That's all good and dandy. But don't come into another man's world and act like you finna regulate some shit, like you on some heavy hardcore debate shit, and the platform itself is based off of comedy. Nigga coming in there with all of this goddamn this big energy, right? You know, and the nigga, like, I mean, I don't get the tough vibe from the dude, man. Just coming in there with all that talk, but it's almost like a nerd that's just got confidence through the internet. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of who Antoine feel like he is to me. A nerd that got confidence because people fuck with him on the internet. That's all I see this dude as, man. That's really how I look at this dude.
Yeah, man. He trying to come up there, man, and he not trying to disrespect this man. Talk about he's sucking dick because he got called out. You know, Corey called him out on, you know, protecting him and pretty much you know, getting guys to look at it from a different standpoint, from a coon standpoint. So he said, man, you pretty much out there doing that. And it's like, oh, you sucking dick, and just kind of, because he felt embarrassed after that.
Yeah, and I think what it is like niggas be teetering the line too much, dog. It's like you always, a nigga that's got to say, man, it's some bad ones out there, but it's some good ones too, man. We having a conversation about the bad ones. They are overshadowing the good white boys. Nigga, like we having a conversation now about the bad ones, but it's like coon ass niggas will always come in with the regards of, well, there are some good ones out there. Like, nigga, we ain't talking about the couple good ones that's out there, nigga. We talking about the ones that's goddamn the powers that be, that's in control of every goddamn thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but certain men are afraid to have that conversation, dog. Straight up. Men are afraid to have conversations like that, which, again, it was a comedy platform, so I don't even know why the basis of what a nigga should have actually just been, you know, just giving his information. Just give your information. These are two different platforms that open up. You know what I mean? For both of y'all, can open up content for both of y'all. Like open up subscribers, should I say? Hey, look at this nigga macking and shit, live and shit. Look at this nigga.
I'm like,
nigga. Macking and these Wallbangers live on air, man. Look at it, boss shit. They be calling in all times of night for these high value guys. Like these, y'all gotta fire y'all, boy. Y'all out here struggling bad.
Yeah,
struggling. But yeah, man, that whole shit with Corey and Antoine, man. It seemed like Corey really was trying to squash the shit, dog. But at the end of the day, man, these niggas just like, you know, you can't take the greenness out of a nigga. Nigga that's green, dog, you can't take the greenness out of a nigga. It's just gonna be there regardless. These niggas is beyond a reproach. You know what I mean?
Yep. So what you want to do with? I don't know how that's gonna end. I don't know people trying to say that they were doing that for views, but I think that will happen naturally. I think they just kind of got into it naturally. I don't think that was coerced or practiced.
Yeah, I don't think it was no clout chasing with that shit, bro. Honestly, man, it seemed to me like it was a real heated discussion, and you tell a man, you know, you suck dick and all of that shit. Like niggas that grew up in the hood understand that as fighting words, dog. Simple as that, bro. It's like it ain't no, you know, it's not really. And like from this nigga Antoine being from Detroit, for a nigga that don't understand. When you tell a nigga he suck dick, all this kind of shit, nigga, it's a possibility a nigga could swing on your ass, dog. I mean, you would think as grown men, it didn't get to that level, which it shouldn't have got to that level, but you never know how tempers are going to flare when you throwing shit out there. That's like if you call somebody a bitch ass nigga, you call a nigga a bitch ass nigga, you know, puss ass nigga. That's in the similar context of nigga sucking dick and all that shit. Nigga, you suck dick and all that shit. That's kind of in a similar context, nigga. You don't know what could happen. Nigga, you could get your motherfucking head knocked off. Fucking around telling a nigga he sucked dick, you know.
Yeah. That's just disrespectful, man. I mean, he had some restraint, especially all in the man's face, but you know, both of them show restraint because
hey, what you said earlier. I didn't mean to cut y'all, bro. I'm sorry, but I thought about what you said earlier, man. And Corey should have did him just like this, dog. Just like this. That's how he should have did him.
Come on, bitch. Right. Yeah. Fuck up again. Right. Keep playing. Go back shit. Come on, bitch. Right.
That's how he should have did him. Right there.
You can actually see that now. Before it was like, okay.
Blurred. That's how he should have did him, just like that. Exactly like that.
Exactly like that.
Hey, Bernardo, man, there's something else I wanted to talk about too, man. Let's talk about, I made some notes, man. Pointless conversations with women. We got to talk about these pointless conversations, bro. Like for some reason, women, they like to talk. And when they talk, it can be the most random thing on the planet. I mean, the most random thought that comes out of their head sometimes. So how do you deal with that, dog? If you, like a woman that you like being with intimately, let's say you like being with her intimately, but she just talks so damn much, like about all kind of random.
Right.
What is up with that, dog? Are these women on drugs nowadays, man? What's going on? Are they drinking too much alcohol, man? What is up with the pointless conversations, man? As in the thought process of an alpha king god, what is this all about with these pointless conversations? Is it because guys, they've dealt with guys in the past that like hearing it, like talking back to them or something?
I guess so, man.
What is it? Hey, you know, one female told me, she was like, well, And I think that's what it is. Because if you don't, as a man, if you don't say nothing to a woman when they be having these pointless conversations, they gonna continue to run them down on you. And I think personally, men know that if you start checking them about a lot of these pointless conversations that they be having, you won't be hitting that poom poom. You're gonna turn her off by telling her that her conversation sucks. So I think this is really what it's about with most guys. You listen to it because it's the kitty cat is on the table to listen.
Right.
If the kitty cat wasn't on the table, a lot of this shit that they be talking about, guys would not have the stomach to keep some of these conversations going with these fake laughs and shit. Man, I hate fake laughing with these broads, man. I hate it.
Tell me about it. So the boys called on practice, huh?
Yeah, man. We were supposed to have practice tonight, y'all. We were supposed to have band practice tonight. The fellas called out. The drummer had another big conference, and then my keyboard player had something come up.
Yeah.
And my other auxiliary
keyboard band members, man.
Man, they better get it together, man. They got to get it together.
Especially with Armadillo in play now, it's a whole nother ball game. You know?
Man, what you got on over there? You watch the game or some shit?
Yeah. Turn that down a little bit. And now you can hear it, huh? Yeah. I'll try
Man,
one-on-ones to come through that one-on-one.
Yeah.
So they make that move from the south side. She gonna take that ride.
Yeah, man. How you feel about the poly shit, man? I've been stunting with that shit lately, dog. I'm putting that poly energy out there.
The poly?
Yeah, I'm putting that apology energy out there, dog. A lot of people scared of that conversation too, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. Like you say, especially the ones in our age group, they ain't really, open to it. So the ones that's gonna be open to it is like you talked about that the younger ones.
Yeah.
We caught their ways, and I'm pretty sure you got older ones that we tried to do things with as well as me, and they did that just to get you pretty much. So they didn't really follow through with the plan. So they'll do it, you know what I'm saying, to get you involved because they really want you. So they'll be like, okay, it's kind of like how we tell females sometimes what they want to hear, to like just whatever, so they can be quiet or just chill. And just like compared to that, man, they just like, okay, I'm gonna do it and never get around to it. So you just end up having a one-on-one session for years and just it's never gonna happen because they call it. You know what I mean? You might bring it up, stupid. They'll go stupid. You forget about it for a little bit. So you don't bring it back up. They go extra stupid.
Bruh.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like you said, though, I see it being spoken about more and more. I see more and more. I mean, we live in a country where, legally you can't do it. I think some states are kind of, what am I trying to say? Some states are actually allowing you to cohabitate like multiple people and kind of do leases and stuff like that. So I guess certain states, they understand the dynamic of poly, and certain states is maybe a little bit more prevalent. I don't know. I think the Amish, these people dibble and dabble in those lifestyles, but as a black man coming from Africa and, you know, being an Aboriginal man, being everything, shit, man, it's like, I don't understand why more black men don't adopt this ideology. And I hear a lot of guys say, well, you got to be able to afford, you know, multiple wives. And I get that. But at the end of the day, I'm thinking this needs to be set up to where you have women that are already making money, because you got women out here making money, but they don't have a man, and then they be struggling later on in life according to what we seeing. You take a few of those women, so, you know, early on in life, so they don't have to struggle, get with a man that's good with finances, and they bring all that money to him anyway. So why does the man have to have so much money when, if he's bringing wives to the table, they gonna bring their money to the table too, which is gonna increase his income? And I think guys need to look at it, view it like that, Polly, like that. Like, stop looking at it like, you know, the old days. You can't even look at it like that no more, the old days, because it ain't a whole lot of wealthy men no more, like super rich men. Like, it used to be, I guess that used to be like the kings used to be involved with shit like that mainly, and the people that had a dealing of wealth. But nowadays, shit, with the economy how it is now, it makes sense to everybody bring those incomes together. You know what I mean? That's how I'm viewing this shit, dog. So the poly shit, bro, that's some shit, dog. That's some shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm all for that shit. All for that shit, dog. All for it, man. Brothers, stop being bitch ass niggas. Brothers, stop being bitch ass niggas and getting in these relationships with these women, and then you know you want to beat something else down, dog. Why are you doing that to yourself? Why are you getting with one woman knowing when you get in that relationship, that woman is not going to be able to fulfill all of your sexual desires, you know? And guys should know that by now, especially these older guys. You know that one woman ain't going to be able to fulfill all your desires unless it's some young, bad, tender thing. And then even after a while, you're going to more than likely desire something else after a couple of years. So men have to stop thinking in this monogamous mindset, man. I know too many married guys and too many guys in relationships that's stepping out on their wives because of their desire. And that's not a sick thing. The sick thing is them actually getting married, knowing that that's a part of their nature and their anatomy. You know, like, it's completely stupid to do that shit, man. I don't know why guys doing that shit, bro. Shit ridiculous, man.
Yeah. I can't be tied down like a lot of these guys, and situation they in is too much going on out here. We undernumbered, so we undernumbered. There ain't no reason to do that, and we undernumbered by a lot. See what I'm saying? It's not enough to go around. It's more than enough to go around. But all the men being incarcerated and the deaths in our generation, especially, and like we like the champions that made it out of our generation, right? But like all the shit that happened.
Yes,
later.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Other
sir.
generation,
Yes, sir.
those who made it out of this and able to thrive, it's all for you. You can live like a king, like a baby king. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, that's a term or not, but you get what I'm saying. And everything is for you as long as you're making money and shit. Because all these women, they short-handed. They're short-handed. So it's like you got that leverage.
Yeah.
You got girls that'll ride, 2 hours for $40. So
I just want the fellas, man, get you a couple of bitches, dog. Get you a couple of bitches.
Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not gonna stop there. No, what are you waiting for? do it. Just do it. Yes, you can.
Get you some bitches. Get
Well,
you few bitches.
You gonna be
Just
like these
do it.
dudes that-
If you're tired of starting over,
What happened?
Get you some bitches.
Mine's getting blurry all of a sudden. What happened?
That's the internet. That's the internet. That ain't.
The internet doing it?
Is that the focus on the camera?
I don't know what happened. Kind of got blurry for a little bit.
It's still a little blurry. Yeah, man. I got some other speaking points I want to talk about tonight. How do black men feel about the church at its current state? And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because this Negro Drewski just dropped a skit, a pastor skit. Boy, that nigga been studying. Drewski been studying the goddamn pastoral vibrations in the church. The nigga done he got it down pat. But how do black men feel about church nowadays, man? Like, is church a dying organization? Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, when I don't go, I don't see no brothers in my age, man. When I pull up just to spend time with Mom Dukes, I don't see no brothers my age, man. I don't see no sisters my age. A few, you know. It's mainly older people, though. It's mainly older people type ish.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much, man. Especially, you know, you gotta start coming in there cloaked up like this, man, and you'll really see it. Coming there with your hoodie on, cloaked up like the old days.
Yeah.
Bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's like everybody figured out, like, you know, this is a scam. And they getting on Drewski about that shit, because you saw that, man, the clips the guy put up, he had like a bag of like Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, different restaurants. You saw that? And
Yeah, I seen it.
I don't know what that was about. I don't know if they was trying to diss Drewski with that or somewhere. What that was about. He was saying, yeah,
I think that nigga had sponsors and shit. I think that was the nigga sponsors or some shit. I don't know. The church got sponsors, the preacher got sponsors and shit, I guess, dog. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you know how Shannon and them be on their show and they have like them energy drinks and shit in front of them and in the back.
Yeah, this nigga had bags and shit. Like, he had food in there. Like, you could tell, like,
bags
sandwiches, like a nigga got a value meal.
Hell no. Damn, sound effects ain't working.
Y'all heard it.
This is the first time. Oh shit, I can't hear shit on my end.
Yeah, so you got that package, the big package. I was trying to, you had one more thing. I was trying to add like a Facebook here or Instagram here. But I don't know. Well, you only got 3 slots they'll let you do it on. No. Take away that fourth one. They took away that fourth one because you used to have 4 before, right? I swore you had 4 before.
Remember, I told you about the big boy package. The big boy package used to be at the level where I'm at now. Now it's double. You see what I'm saying? That's why I had access to so many different locations. I had up to 8, but they changed it.
So yeah, I guess everybody using this platform now that I figured everybody using this platform now that they went on and did it different then, right? So now they got another package because people are using, because you remember it was like they was in competition with other platforms like Zoom and shit. So it's kind of like they took over because they're able to interact, I guess, coincide with the other shit better than Zoom. Because you don't see too many people doing Zoom no more. Yeah. So it's like this shit took over.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
That's why it's good for in people's titles. So if I have guests on here and the titles is good, if people put their Instagrams and the other pages like up under their name, how I got like that T Love Talks right there, and my my Instagram, like they could put their Instagram or Facebook up under their name until because I can get multiple guests. We can add multiple guests. It's just the destinations. We can't go multiple destinations unless we up the ante on the AAC. Gotta up
Yeah.
the ante on.
Yeah, money moves. So yeah, we gotta get these subscribers. Yeah, y'all subscribe to Constantine, also on YouTube, and Black Constantine on Instagram. So that's BLAK Constantine. So that'll be on Instagram. Trying to get these followers up, and also we trying to get monetized on all ends. So Black Constantine, BLAK, with the rest Constantine. You see here, BLA Constantine on Instagram, and Constantine on all platforms, YouTube and Facebook. But it's time for us to monetize and take over this space. Too many crabs out here.
Hell yeah. I'm with you when you're right. Now I'm with you when you're right. Got a missed call. I'm trying to see if we're live right now on Instagram. Should be live on Instagram. Do I have to actually hit this button here before it? Let me see. I might have to hit this button right here. 10. Let me see something here. I may have to hit this button right here because it's showing us on Instagram, but it's not showing after.
Yeah, you probably gotta. I think you gotta open your phone up with that shit, right? I would love to have my Instagram here. They tripping, man. I'm trying to get that Instagram. So they took away. Then they said I'm trying to put it there. They got the plus ups, so they said you got to go through some more steps to add it, which is crazy.
Yeah,
got other Facebooks I see in there. My Facebook, yeah, they cut all that shit out of there.
Yeah, but you should be able to put your passwords in there too. What up? What up? What up? Instagram. I think we live on Instagram now. YouTube, Instagram, all over your baby mama web pages with this is she ain't watching us because if she hear what we talking about over here with her Sky Pappy, she not gonna like this conversation over here.
Yeah, they want you to upgrade the plan. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, so they got you know they paying what you paying on 40 a month.
Yeah. Over that.
That's diabolical because they took all that away and then they made another page. So they being too greedy. So they want 100 a month now for you to get other stuff.
Access to everything. Yeah, that's like the pro package. They consider that the pro package now. So mine is the advanced, but you got
being too greedy, man. They being too greedy, man.
So you got free, you got advanced, and you got pro. So you're using the free version.
They ain't gonna want to pay no $100 the pro one until you get monetized. Who want to pay that? Who want to? I mean, that's a big investment, man.
You don't unless you actually got a product to really kick and really push, and you know everything is monetized, gonna go. So that's usually for people that's all the way on go that's monetized. They're gonna take that full package,
right?
You know what I mean? So us smaller content creators, we got to get it from the muscle dog. Unless they like, you want the big dog package, you got to pay the big dog.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, man. What's up, Instagram? I'm pretty sure we live on Instagram right now. What's up, Instagram? Yeah, man. This was a night to where I wanted to get a good rehearsal in. Unfortunately, the guys Had other issues going on. But guess what? We'll be back next week doing what we do, getting ready for this Valentine's Day show. So man, y'all make sure y'all keep rocking with us. Make sure you are checking out all of the content. Y'all
Platforms.
know me, singer, songwriter, entertainer, actor, your baby mama favorite.
Hey, acting
Dude
role.
to be around because I treat her nicely. I treat her real nice when she around me.
Yeah.
I
You get
try
all
to
the chicken wings and
disrespect her
fries you want.
because all the chicken wing and fries you want. Is this you are live? Okay, yeah, it say we live on Instagram. I just don't see it from my page. It won't show
Yeah, I
you from
seen
my
it on the
page,
YouTube page. I'm like, man, that's diabolical. They don't
which
let
is
me
odd.
put Instagram on there, but I get it. They being real cheap.
Mhm. Yep. But your YouTube should be live. You should be live on
Yeah,
your
why you
YouTube page. So we
live?
appreciate it on
Yeah,
YouTube, bro.
definitely, man. Y'all follow the
I'll say
YouTube on.
what's up in the comment if y'all over there on YouTube. Say what's up in the comment. It's coming right up on the screen as you can see. Some uh some big wench put you suck on there, and I told her she suck because she probably do.
Is that a bot
That's
or
still
what?
on
Is
the
these
home
people
screen.
bots?
Let me get her out of there. Matter of
Is
fact,
that a bot
let me
or a
get
real
her.
person? Because sometimes we bots be
It
doing
might be
that shit.
somebody that's I don't know, but we'll get her comment out of there. I know how to do that. Y'all put a one or something in the chat if y'all out there, fellas. Put a what's up. I see a few people jumping in and out of the chat on the YouTube side of the game. I just thought about that shit. That hell for I had that up on the screen during the stream. Her goofy comment. But that ain't gonna stop no show when this information get put out on these shorts. Still gonna bubble up on your goofy ass. That's what you need to understand, bitch. The content is being dropped heavy this year. We gotta spit this information for the young guys. That's what we do it for. You young guys who still got hope and a chance out here. A lot of y'all so damn busted and disgusted, but some of y'all still got hope out here. So me and Constantine, we got to give you some good information. Call it game, whatever you want to call it. But
Yeah,
we got
we
to
got
keep dropping this on you goofies so that y'all
to.
can maintain
Yeah, and I told you
and
about
be
what's
halfway successful.
Gremlin. We don't want to see Gremlin and them boys and other people trying to copy what we do, man. Y'all stop, stay on the bench. Don't wait till we get back on here and want to try to emulate. We don't want to see Gremlin and Fredo and all them boys there.
Yeah, technically, this is our first show of the new year. So it's like, the winter solstice new year. So what's up? What's up? We back for real, dog. Like, it's like sinking in that we back. And we finna be coming with this information on a regular basis now. We got to really go in. The night was a little bit spontaneous. We said, let's jump on. You got stuff going on your end. I really had stuff going on my end, head here, head there. But anywhere, pause. We gonna start coming back heavy on
Yeah,
this shit, dog, because they can't do it too, bro. All we gotta do is sit up here and talk this shit and let these young guys get this information. Gonna give y'all a free game, and y'all just make sure y'all, fuck with us in the future, man. We this is still the early beginnings, but what I told my bro, can't nobody do this like how I do it. And I know that can't nobody do it how he do it. And I know if we speak from the heart in our conversations to you guys, y'all gonna appreciate the content. That's all we can really do. Anything other than that, you kiss a nigga. Pause. We're gonna give you the information as best as we can give it to you from our perspective and what we done learned through these years of the game, man. Y'all need this shit, dog. We see it. Y'all need it. Definitely need it.
definitely. And this is for people who trying to expand their mind. We don't really expect the older people to like it. It's more like for people who are open minded and like not closed minded. So this is for people who trying to open, you know what I'm saying, get new information and ain't trying to stay closed minded with shit. So as long as you like that,
Yes,
you'll be
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
yes,
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
there you go.
Yeah, man. Shit, I want to talk about too, like that root work, man. We was talking about that shit too, dog. Well, a lot of
Yeah,
these guys, they can't
yeah.
function, bro.
Mm,
They can't function. Some of y'all guys can't function, man. These girls got y'all dudes under brainwashing mind control, dog. The root work is real, and a lot of y'all don't even know about the root work. It was a video I seen earlier where a guy was having a back and forth with a girl. He texts some random chick, and his comeback was, well, you text 100 dudes. Why you get mad at me? Because I text one dude. She trying to kick him out. And she was like, well, don't worry about it. She was like, did you enjoy the spaghetti last week? She was like, I'm good. Don't worry about it. And he was like, he started talking about something else. So obviously, in my opinion, he didn't even understand what she was saying when he asked him, did she enjoy the spaghetti? So a lot of you guys don't even understand how root work is done, how it's put up on your goofy ass, how these women can have you drinking they urine and soaking they period blood, they pads and shit inside of your goddamn spaghetti and lasagna and make special bowls for you and shit like that. See, a lot of y'all don't understand the depth of this shit, man. And they ain't talking about that. A lot of guys ain't talking about that. We gonna talk about that too. Cause a lot of y'all niggas under spells, dog. And I can talk to you till I'm blue in the face. And it do not matter. I can tell you, and you can see how bad and how cruel your wife and your old lady is, and you still just sit up there like it's all good, like she is God's gift to your life. And this shit be ridiculous, dog.
right.
Absolutely ridiculous. So
It's utterly
I don't know
ridiculous,
what's got
man. These
happened
guys don't
with
have to
some
say
of
that
these
root
cats,
work.
dog. And
And that, yeah, root work is ridiculous, man. And you know, men that are up to that, you know, friendships have been guys that we know that honored us a lot, that was down, you know what I mean, that valued our friendships and adamantly spoke about us and stuff like that, and kind of just broke away from guys that they valued based off of you know, being in a situation with a woman, and then it's like you just completely cut people out of your life where, you know, that's when you know the root work is serious, when you know a person and you know their characteristics. And man, you could be around somebody, like say if I'm around somebody a year, right? And I'm around them like at least seeing them once a month or something, or just know a person's characteristics. And then like that next year and they act different, you know, like damn, it's either drugs or root work. But when it's dealing with like when they
look at my
cut
dog.
people off,
Look at my
that's
dog Reese's Pieces shine there at 314. That's not
who is that? Oh, that's
hell
old girl.
yeah. Hell yeah, Reese. Man, these girls out here, man, they will put a hex on a nigga and deem it as the connection with the man without his approval. Like, I feel it's ungodly if a man is not directing his woman in the right direction and she is goddamn running the fucking household and shit. That's what I feel like the fucking root starts there mentally with some of these situations. Cause it's like, God damn, these dudes ain't even capable of, you know, thinking, you know, at all. Man, we chilling over here.
So yeah,
What is the deal?
Yeah, this old girl from back in the day, right?
That's family
That's
right
one from
there.
back in the day.
She's
Look familiar.
yeah,
look
Who
familiar,
is that?
right?
He talking about that's old girl from back in the day. Who is that, nigga? Who is that? He talking about that's old girl from back in the day. Who is that? You don't know who that is. That's who started my dreadlocks right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's who started my dreads.
From Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but
I
they
know you see how long my shit is now, Lacey.
The root work, man, is crazy, man, because like you say, we know brothers that's on it presently. Unfortunately, I watched my grandfather go through it, but I didn't know what it was because I was in the, younger, under 18. He passed like when I got older, like when I first moved down here. But like I think back to it, man, and he was on it. And that's what got to him. That's what was to him. Was roots. You know what I'm saying? And he was literally like,
yeah,
be there. He wouldn't, when I was hanging with him, it was just he had a thing about him. It's like I wasn't there. You know what I mean? It's almost like I'm fishing with him, but he like fishing alone. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So it's like he wasn't really, and then I'll be like, stop here. And he just don't even mind me. It's like he's gone. But being that he was with this woman and was eating her food, and the roots come through the food by way of the food. That's the only way it can control you. You know what I mean? It goes through the food, the cooking, and whatever they do, the seances they put on the food when they prepare it. So, you know what I mean?
You see what Reese said? She said, I believe it because she's witnessed it. She's seen it firsthand. Dude thinks they are soul ties. Yep. Don't even know. He thinking this his girl. She got his back. No, nigga. She controlling you like, what it remind me of? That movie Get Out. That one black dude was out there with all them white folks and they was having that brunch thing and he was just like in his own goddamn spaced out world, like not even recognizing who he was and what was really going on. Like nigga, like you is under a spell, broski, and it'd be beyond a woman just having good kitty cat. Cause shit, I tell a nigga in a minute, shit, that's a spell enough right there when you goddamn going down on your woman. Shit, you doing your own root work there, shit, when you're tasting your woman. So you already know that is a true connection right there. But when you go into the aspect and the point of actually putting, bodily discharge, bodily fluids and shit that's got bacteria in it and shit that you ain't supposed to damn fuck around with, which some guys say you ain't supposed to eat poom poom. I would beg to disagree because it tastes so good when it's from the right goddamn specimen. That's all I would say.
I would say don't. Only way now. This is the reverse of it now. You don't want to do it while she's on the cycle. Now you're gonna really at that
Absolutely
point.
Not.
Yeah, at that point you ask
even
for
in
help.
that period. It's like a 14-day window, kind of within a cycle, the way you don't want to be going down on her. Honestly,
really,
it's like that cycle. Yeah, it's kind of like the cycle before and then after. It's like a period. So like her window is kind of sketchy, but guys, they let it ride. It ain't on. It's light. I know you nasty ninjas. It's light.
Yeah.
Nasty dogs. But yeah, man, this is great just being back on the air, man. It's Spotify, fucking Netflix dropping podcast deals now. It is such a blessing to be ahead of the curve and ahead of the game and be able to get on this camera and talk this shit with y'all and be great at this shit and know that nobody's really fucking with us on this shit. So this is such a blessing and an honor to be great at this shit. I'm so excited. So especially with the band and all this shit going on, man, our future is like, poof, like. So me and Constantine, we own it now, dog. We own it. We own y'all next, buddy. We own y'all next 2026 with this information. It was never a problem for us to go off. And see, this is
Hey,
Like I did a lot of clips back in the day. Look at my boy. Hey, hold that up. Let me see that shit. That nigga there crazy, dog. This nigga here. This nigga. I can't even get to my sound effects fast enough. I can't even get to my sound effects fast enough.
yeah, the new, new man cave decoration, or man cave ornament.
Bruh.
My nigga.
You
My
stupid.
nigga.
Yep.
I hope y'all can hear the sound effects because I can't hear shit.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, okay.
That's another thing too, man. I like the fact they robbing and we could do this, man. And they like people like us, especially you've been paying them for a minute, so they still shouldn't have did that. But see, that's what happened when you got American greed, man, corporate greed, and they did that with that package, man. And so
they boxed me out. They boxed me out, dog. And then they got me 1 week because 1 month because it was where my debit card, the month had changed, the month and the year, and I didn't tell them before it had to come out, and I lost my promotion on the version that I got now because I was paying half the price for the version I got now. And I had that promotion going for a while, but I could never get them to give it back to me once that happened. So, I gotta use this shit, man. I don't know what I pay a year on this shit. This shit ain't cheap annually. I know I pay over $500 a year for this shit, so I gotta use it. It's probably pretty close to that.
Yeah.
And I don't, but that's why I try to put out content, man. Time
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, that's fine.
And the goal is, man, for us to keep growing. And like you said, the goal is the goal, man, to actually get here. A lot of these celebrities is clogging up the space, but we've been doing it.
Talk about that, man. Talk about that.
Yeah,
a lot of bitch ass niggas coming in this space and saying nothing.
A lot of these failed rappers that didn't do good with their money. A lot of these guys are backwards, still paying loans on deals from the 90s and the earlier 2000s. And the only way they trying to recoup through podcasting, because these niggas been in debt. A lot of these niggas may have been over $1 million in debt for over 20 years. A lot of these niggas you see. So they see Joe Budden doing the shit. I salute him because he's been doing it probably as long as us or more. But the rest of these niggas ain't been doing it that long. And they trying to recoup their losses. But hey, once we get out there, we just as good as any of them. So, and that's all topics. That's all topics. There's no, anyway, any topic.
Gotta step on your neck this season. With it, guys. It's such an honor to be at this beautiful age, getting closer and closer to 50, man. Gotta step on your necks with this shit, man. This shit is so serious. And so it's gonna be so intense for y'all to see the elevation and the growth, because it's been happening silently behind the scenes. So, when we get to come on and shit and just display what's been actually happening behind the scenes, it's like you guys get to see it in real time with the evolution of, us in this podcast space. So I am elated to be the best, and my dog right there with me. So it's like, God damn, this shit's sweet. Shit's sweet, man. Shit's sweet being the best.
Yep.
Thank you, God, for allowing me and my brother to be the best podcaster and coming up from nothing and making this shit pop off and coming into this space and really, kicking y'all ass. Like, it takes a while to evolve to this point. You have to practice, and you have to open your, you got to open your mind up and your heart up to be able to kind of give it to people real and raw, man, because you don't want to hurt people. That's what a lot of this shit is about, man. You don't want to hurt people with your honest opinion. But what I figured out is the people that speak from their heart, those are the people that keep genuine people around them for a long time, and people fuck with that shit and follow that shit. So from now on, here on out, I don't give a damn who watching, who listening. You finna get this information from the heart, from me and my brother, and we finna shut the internet down, dog. We're gonna have to be on some kind of exclusive motherfucking paid private podcast. Somebody leaving comments. Who left a comment?
Oh, Reese's Pieces.
Said, what Reese said. She said, I be seeing y'all. I posted one of your videos a couple weeks ago. I got 5 on it. That's what I'm talking about. That is my girl forever. Started my dreads, girl. I don't even want to pull these dreads out right now. These shit so luxurious. She's talking about there can't be back to rapping. What, that was a point you made, wasn't it, Constantine?
Yeah, she was speaking on that.
There
like,
can't be back to rapping. I'm high, girl.
Yeah, so like, man, we got to get this YouTube space and this Instagram space. You know, we did the Facebook thing, and you know, a lot of people were trying to emulate that, and I mean, I guess is what it is. This is where the platforms are at now. So you prefer to be monetized on the Instagram and YouTube level anyway, rather than Facebook. So it just worked out that way.
Yeah, see, Facebook, I believe Facebook is going to be more or less powerful when we tap into really start doing our skits and getting into our acting and shit like that. I think that's more of a space where when you start developing the reels and the skits and stuff like that's kind of more of a lane for that, but not this hardcore information. It's a lot of Sky Poppy, and shout out to Coach CGA. With, you know, I heard him say Sky Daddy, and you know how black women like worship they Sky Daddy, and I was like, you know what? I said I'm gonna go with Sky Poppy, you know, and I'm gonna steal from him with that, because that's a respectful way to shit on their master without necessarily saying the J word. You know what I mean? You know, they Sky Pappy. You know, Sky Poppy, Sky Pappy, Sky Poppy. It's all the same, you know.
Right.
They love him more than they love you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
So, you know, we will keep pushing that, and we'll keep letting you know, so you don't get it twisted. Because when she go there on Sunday, when she come back home and you there watching the game, she don't like you even more. So you should understand that, goofball, you know. But
Right.
yeah, that church shit crazy, dog. That shit crazy. So yeah, we talked about the guys being under the root work. We'll have to speak on that. That's gonna have to be a topic. That'll be a topic every time we go live, because what I'll do is I'll have videos to actually show guys that's under root work. So I'm gonna actually show that. I'm gonna have videos.
Like people that you dealing with, or you mean this?
No, I'm gonna just show off random clips off the internet with bum ass niggas doing silly ass shit for women, and it's gonna show you the root work.
Yeah, because the guys, like, it's funny, like people we know, and it's funny.
10K Media, what up,
that you might have to put these niggas on blast just so they act right, bro. We want to understand that if you seeing this material, we want you to come out of that root work. So a lot of times you may have to get exposed on the internet to reverse the rootology on you, man. So it might shock your blood and get it and cleanse your blood, because you're like, damn, this nigga really put it out there. But it may have to be that if it goes there. You don't have to go there. You keep calling and asking for advice, you're gonna get exposed, man, flat out. So don't call me and ask me for no advice, because I'm gonna have to use you for content, flat out. And it's for people I know on a personal level.
Yeah, yeah. If you're not listening, listen, if you ain't listening, dog, I gotta expose you, dog, because you.
Yeah.
At this point, you an automaton. You don't even matter. Shit, I gotta expose your ass.
Yeah, and then
at this point, you gotta be for learning purposes only at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna start using you niggas for learning purposes. We're gonna start exposing and using you for specific learning purposes. You will be exhibit number 1, nigga, when we start dropping this goddamn content and we start seeing you niggas out here this, head over heels in dum-dum land with these broads. Yeah, we're gonna expose you, dog. Because you need to be exposed, dog.
Yeah,
You will
because
help one
doing it
person.
to, man, I'm tired of people doing that, man, because it's like, man, we know who you are, man. Snap out of it. Snap out of it, man. It's hurtful to see you, you know what I'm saying, you fall into oblivion over, you got too much soup in your blood, you know what I'm saying? And we gotta help cleanse you, bro. Get you right. Get that soup out
Yes,
your blood.
You niggas got soup in your blood. You heard Constantine. I like that one, dog. Niggas got soup in their blood. Dog,
Yeah.
you salty. If you got soup in your blood, you salty. You salty about the life that you chose because you are a very desirable person to your significant other. That's why she
Right.
do you the way she do, dog.
Right.
And we gonna expose all this shit, boy.
I'm tired of
The
hearing
internet
niggas-
is not a real place.
I'm tired of saying here men working hard, man, and they're not reaping from their benefits. You see what I'm saying? Now you working very hard, and you're not reaping for your benefits. You can't even do something, as a man that'll let you know that, damn, that gotta be something, because most dudes gonna be like, man, I can't do this. But if you're not, you find yourself giving your significant, well, you don't have a budget for yourself, you don't have an account of your own, the stuff that you just deal with as a person, because they do as well. So you should be able to do that as a man naturally. Quit giving women everything, bro. I mean, you need to have something for your own.
Oh yeah, that's another whole ball game right there, man. That's a whole different level of root work and mind control.
It's
Oh,
that soup
man,
work,
that
root
does
work,
not-
soup work,
That
soup.
See,
work.
there you go. You got soup in your blood, and you up under that soup work. And I need to say that because that's going to keep this conversation from being shadow banned, and when we can implement and acculate those specific phrases and sayings when we're dealing with these normies out here. So we're going to start new language this year too, Constantine, because you are a master at that, a master God at that. I respect that about you. The double entendre, the double compound explosion words for what we're dealing with out here. So we're gonna deal with that. We're gonna create new words this year, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck niggas
Right.
and bitches,
Right. And that's another
squares
thing. That's another thing.
and bosses.
Yeah, we got
I got
that.
stuff for everybody.
Got different shit.
Oh shit, they're not gonna like this shit, dog. They're not gonna like this shit, Constantine.
Yup. And it's what it is, man. It's the mastery of English, the mastery of European language. And what I do is I take it and I do my thing with it as well, and reteach it and re-educate it and we actually unravel these things and make them to our favor. That's what we do as gods. That's what I do. And that's what we do. So you're gonna get T-Love talks, you're gonna get language. That's another thing I'm working on. That sounds like a catchy thing, but it's to a point where I just use my own shit. I don't follow. I never have. I always create. So this is a way for us to teach people and benefit from what we do. So
Man, it's crazy, dog. What Reese said right here. I have a story from my ancestors dealing with roots. My great grandfather killed my grandmom because he was cheating with the lady that put a hex on him. Some men are just not, or just weak minded and have no keys. Oh, that's the next part of her comment. And she also says, what about the potions men use to drive some women crazy and can use some parts of your live? What is that? Side react, starting my channel up the right piece. Y'all go sign up for my dog channel, The Right Piece, and we definitely gonna have to collab. But that's why we have to talk about this stuff, Reese, because there are men that drop some good dick on these girls. And that's that root word right there. Bow, bow, bow.
Yeah. Yo, that's a whole other thing, man.
Yo, it is some niggas that know how to talk that.
Some niggas, I'm telling you, man, this niggas gonna be living outside, man. I mean, it's a little cold right now for these niggas. They know how to. It's a whole nother thing. So that's a whole nother.
Man, that's a whole nother story.
That's right,
See, on the female side of the game, you could talk about that. You could talk about that on the female side of the game, and we got to start partnering up on some collaborations. That's my dog. For real. Yeah, but we in here now for real though. That's real, and I hate to hear that story, but and I when I want to say it was the woman that put the hex on your grandfather that caused your grandmother to pass or be killed from it, if I'm understanding this correctly. So let me see. I could be
crazy, man.
Either way, it's fucked up.
That's crazy. That's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. And that was happening to my grandfather as well. Like, you know, and so seeing it and knowing something is wrong, but then not knowing.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know something is wrong. I felt something was wrong, but then you don't know how to really get it until you get it. So some people never understand like what caused those things, and that might help you. You might hate that person because you might have had a bad experience, but I'm in a phase of my life right now where I look at shit and I'm in the forgiving stage, and I also know that looking at people is a reason for things. Like when you young, shit happen, you be like, man, you know, this person ain't right. You don't really even care about looking at why they acting the way it is, but it takes for you to get into an older part of your life, and then you analyze it and know, hey, this is this, but it's just over the time of studying and mastering life, like, okay, this happened because this happened. It's not because this person hated you or wanted something bad to happen to you. It's just there's under an influence from another person as well, under the influence of another person as well, and that's what got them that way. So we forgive those because they didn't know at the time. So
yeah, and now we got the information now. So, you know, if you're not adhering to it at 2026, then you on some real goofy ass shit, dog.
Yeah, like had this would have happened at the time, just think about it. Like, just say that if that you know, if I had that information at the time, maybe I could have saved him. Because I didn't know what was going on with him, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know. If you don't know what's going on, you can't save a person. That's why we put this shit out here, because some of y'all may have relatives, as you know, right now, and y'all might see this and then can stop it. And the way you can stop it is just, you know, getting that person away from that person for a while. Maybe it might be a week or two, maybe, you know, and then you would have to really, if you're concerned about that person, that's the way to do it. But if you have somebody that's acting funny in your family, you know that's something's going wrong. 9 times out of 10, or 10 times out of 9, that it's roots or a soup, whatever you want to call it. Root soup or soup root.
Soup work.
And what that does, it gets into the DNA.
Soup work is what
it gets into the, you know, blood work. Soup work, root work gets into the blood work. Once you get in there, that person was fucked up. So anybody they care about, they really can't really You know what I mean? They can't hone in. It's like they mind locked in. They under control. They under debauchery and witchery, whatever you want to call it. So, and it's a bad thing, man. It's a real bad thing, man, with this marriage. Putting it in there with the marriages now, man. Before the woman will use it, you might have, because back then I was telling you about one situation, but now I'm pretty sure these women, it's a lot of people that's going through it because these women are more desperate to keep a man around. So watch what you eat, fellas. Quit eating these, if you're not around the meal being cooked, that I really would watch out for those chilies and those lasagnas and stuff like that, man. When you're dealing with older, and any like
Dog,
foods.
it was so funny, dog. I gotta find that video, dog. I know I had to save that video. She said it a couple of times. I hope you enjoyed the spaghetti. He did not even budge when she said that. He
Really?
started talking about something else. This is younger started talking about something. It was a younger guy.
Mhm.
And you in the middle of an argument and she's saying that to you and you don't even question why she's saying that. He obviously has no understanding that happens or is done or
Right.
it's done to guys.
Right.
It's like Jesus Christ,
Right.
we got to talk about this. Man. You'll
Right.
be surprised how slow
And
these guys is, man.
And I bet you young girls ain't gonna have no remorse, man, because they understand, especially they got a guy.
Zero.
They gonna find a way to get it quicker. They gonna do it more devious than older women did it because now they have this information online. They can just look it up as well. That's another part of the internet that's fucked up because you got information and you got information as well like that, and they can just go online and figure out ways to do things and it's crazy, man. So keep guys that if you feel that you I'm gonna give you a jewel if you feel that you basically are contacted by this and you feel that if this raises a brow or if you feel that this is something that you're going through, you get this right here. Get some of this right here called oil of oregano, black seed oil. You'll have to take this 2 times a day to combat that. That's if you feel that you've been touched. And that's something that'll help you out. That's something that kills everything and purifies the blood and stuff. But you have to order that from Amazon ASAP.
Right.
That's something that'll get anything. That'll also help out if you feel that you got burned or anything. You feel, I take it for immune purposes because they got COVID and all this shit out here. They shooting up in the sky, and I'm always interacting with people through business endeavors, so I take it for that. But it also, eradicates other things as well. So.
Yeah. So they not sponsoring us right now. So he just giving y'all a quick little jewel. So for the guys to catch this episode, hit that up. My internet is super duper slow. Can you hear me?
See now, yeah, I see you, but I see you froze. I see you froze. Though. I hear you. You were frozen a little bit. Yeah, you freezing up. Somebody stealing your internet?
Yeah, I was trying to.
Somebody sound like somebody tapping into your internet.
It should be a good time of night to use.
It's funny how I got to talking about that and that happened, but yeah, because I mean, for me to put this information out there, that means somebody's watching this that's going through something. I wasn't even prepared to even do that. So something must have happened spiritually for me to even go back and grab that. Somebody going through it. That's what that is. I needed to see that. But again, these are not sponsorships, just somebody that's in need right now that needed that. Internet froze. Internet froze. Let's see if he's gonna come back on. We're gonna tap back in.
Thank you.